Uttarakhand has become the first state in India to implement the Uniform Civil Code, and with it comes a major change for live-in couples. A 16-page form, religious certification, and even police notification. Let's break down all the rules and regulations you need to follow if you want to get your live-in relationship registered. The UCC was passed by the Uttarakhand Assembly in February 2024 and officially came into effect on January 2nd. One of its most debated provisions, the mandatory registration of live-in relationships. According to the new rules, anyone entering or already in a live-in relationship must register with the government. Failure to do so, a 6-month jail term. The process involves filling out a detailed 16-page form, Form 3 of the annexures, covering personal details, relationship history, and legal eligibility. Couples must verify their identity through Aadhaar-linked OTP authentication and pay a registration fee. Now, one of the most controversial aspects of this is a certificate from a religious leader or community head stating that the couple is eligible to marry. Now, who qualifies as a religious leader? Well, according to Rule 3U, this could be a priest, a community head, or an office bearer of a religious institution. Now, legal experts argue that this requirement particularly could make interfaith and intercaste relationships nearly impossible, as many religious groups oppose such unions. Couples must also submit proof of any previous marriages or live-in relationships such as divorce decrees, annulment certificates, or death certificates of a spouse. For those whose marriage ended through religious customs, they must provide proof of such dissolution, further complicating the process. The registrar has the power to issue notices to individuals to register their live-in relationship, even based on complaints. If either partner is below 21 years old, their parents or legal guardians will be notified of the registration. The registrar will forward live-in relationship details to the local police, and landlords must verify that tenants in live-in relationships have registered. Now, authorities claim that the registration is purely for record keeping and ensuring legal clarity in case of disputes. Many are calling this an invasion of privacy, while others argue it imposes unnecessary moral policing. Now, what do you think about the Uttarakhand's UCC rules for live-in relationships? Are they necessary or restrictive? Share your thoughts in the comments and stay tuned for more updates.